All right, friends, I'm back. It's T-Man, and I'm going to do a reaction video to our good friend over here, JoeFazer. So in this video, JoeFazer says, I tried the world's cheapest versus most expensive foods. Okay, I'm interested. I'm interested in anything. Let's see what he has to say. It's going to be great.
This chocolate bar costed 60p, and this one costed £378.
Wow, that's incredible. £378, 60 cents. It's crazy, man. This is like robbery. That's what it is, really. It's people robbing other people of their money. Boy, you know, how else are you gonna get the rich people's money get it from their pocket into your pocket? Whatever, man. It's made out of the same sludge, just smashed seeds with sugar in it. More sugar to make it taste good.
When you buy a product, usually you have two options. First is the cost-friendly option. It's never quite as good, but you'll save.
Yes, Coca-Cola, more sugar in it to make the smashed cola bean taste good. With sugar, make it taste good. It tastes good. What are you tasting in there? Nothing but sugar. Okay. 49, okay.
Money. And then second is the quality option. Usually much tastier, but it's a lot more expensive. And in supermarkets today,
A lot more expensive. Okay, name brand, yeah. You're paying for the name, okay.
this is everywhere. A cheap versus expensive option. But
Wow, a lot of slave food there, isn't it? Incredible.
what if we took this logic to the extreme? Well, I picked 6 of my favorite food.
When's he ever gonna do like real food, like videos on real food? I went to this, restaurant in Italy. Like we ate raw meat over here, we had raw steak over here, we had this raw meat and this and that, and raw fish over there, and whatever. Man, it always has to be slave food and slave food diets. I don't know, whatever, man. Well, he says he has steak here, honey steak, coffee, grapes. Okay, it's mostly, yeah, one steak, number 2. I haven't seen any steak yet, but I can't wait for him to show up. But the rest looks like slave food, peasant slave food diet.
And after intensive research, found the cheapest price versions of that food and the world's most
Okay, honey laced with like sugar again, rare harvest, I guess, laced with sugar. Very expensive, made out of the same garbage.
expensive version. The question I'm wondering is, will there be a cheaper food which actually tastes better than the expensive?
No, they're not really any different. They're the same. I doubt that they're any different. They all have sugar in them. You're just tasting sugar. So how could one taste better than the other if all you're tasting is sugar? This makes no sense.
Version. As this video goes on, the prices of the foods will get higher and higher. And let's start it all off with the humble pan au chocolat.
Hello, how you doing? Welcome back. Thank you.
Inside of this luxurious bakery in the heart of Mayfair, London, they have a
Pan au chocolat, typical slave food, yes. Smashed seeds.
chocolat that costs £8 great British pounds.
Can we get a pan au chocolat, please?
Actually, it looks like it's made out of tree bark. Look at all this garbage. Wow, this is just pure slave peasant food garbage. And they try to make it look as if this is cuisine. What the hell? How do you make slave food peasant food look like cuisine? I know, get a bunch of nice looking girls in white with gloves and just like make this stuff look as fancy as possible, artistic, and sell it to the crazy people that are out there.
It smells so nice.
Well, he just paid for one bag of unhealthy shit to destroy his health, and she took his money, and he is destroying his health. Great, yeah.
Thank you very much. Perfect. Have a good day. Thank you.
Well, at least somebody's happy there in the transaction, right?
The most expensive pan au chocolat on the planet versus the cheapest, which is sold here at Lidl.
The cheapest slave food, peasant slave food, Danish on the planet. Over here, yes.
Oops, sorry.
69p.
Is that all 69p? Wow.
60p versus £8.
We'll start with the cheaper one. I mean, obviously, it's delicious. For 6...
Of course, what's delicious about it? The sugar. If it didn't have sugar in it, do you think it would be delicious? The chocolate would be extremely bitter, right? You taste the toxic chocolate, which tastes bitter. And as far as that shit that it's made out of too, it would taste like fucking it would taste like bark off a tree, bro. Get it? So, yeah.
69p, you cannot beat that. Fresh, airy, a lot of chocolate, cannot complain for 69p. But now the big daddy of pain au chocolat, £8 is daylight robbery. All right, let's give it a go. Oh, look at the inside of that. That is like the most buttery, rich in chocolate pain au chocolat I've ever eaten.
The most buttery, rich pain au chocolat. What is he talking about? He's just eating sugar, man. His mind is this is how they fool your mind. People have to be really dumb not to figure out that it's just you just have a mouthful of sugar, so it's fooling you. It's a drug, and so you think, yeah, whoa, this tastes really good. But what are you tasting? Sugar. Okay.
It flakes off. I mean, it's no questions asked. This one tastes better. Is it worth £8? Definitely.
Come on, man. That one tastes better than the other one, and they're just laced with the same thing called sugar. What are they using? Some kind of more expensive sugar? Maybe the other one was cornstarch, and this one is real sugar, cane sugar. Is that it? Christ, man, this is really funny.
No, but for this video, we're going purely taste, and that goes to the expensive pain au chocolat.
Oh, we're going for purely taste. So if it purely tastes, it tastes like sugar.
Next up, we have grapes. Grapes, 60 quid. Shit. How? Should we ask? Excuse me, mate. We're looking around for the most expensive food items.
Yes.
I assume these two are definitely up there. What is the reason for that?
It's because they're from Japan, and given how these are large, sweeter.
So, £60 Japanese grapes bought, and for the cheapest bunch of grapes, coincidentally, it was from Lidl again. £1.29, an absolute bargain. But which is better? Like, that is mental. We will start with the cheap.
Yeah, they've been engineered to be what? Sweeter. Again. More sweet, more sugar, more sweet. Okay. Which one's going to taste better to him? The one that tastes more sweet, that has more sugar. Just like that pano crap. It probably had more sugar in it. Buttery, my ass.
I mean, it's delicious. It's just a normal grape. Now the expensive. These are massive. Well, they are very good. They are very good. These are so much sweeter. Normal.
There you go. They're so much sweeter. Sugar. They're so much more sweet. Sugar. There you go. It's kind of obvious.
Grapes, it's a bit of a soury taste to them, but these pure, sweet, juicy, absolutely unreal. So,
yeah, that soury taste is the toxins in it. Yeah. So I guess it wasn't sugary enough to mask the toxins.
the win for the expensive tea. We're now going to bump the price up quite significantly, and it's for a coffee. And we're going to start with the cheapest coffee I could find, which is sold at
Oh, coffee, smashed toxic seeds, like with mold on it. Fucking glyphosates, it's sprayed with glyphosates, phosphates, it's fungicides, pesticides, herbicides. Wow, it's the most sprayed bean in the world, coffee beans, crazy.
Spoons. They do a coffee with unlimited refills for £1.71. Thank you very much.
But the question is this, is it pure coffee without any milk or any sugar in it? Nope. It's got sugar in it again, get it? Yeah, it's a milk.
Spoons, you make it yourself. We've got cappuccino, latte, flat white, white coffee, coffee, espresso, so many options.
All right, so it's pre-mixed, so it's got sugar in it.
I guess for the video, we'll just get basic coffee. Absolutely delicious.
Yes, absolutely. The sugar is absolutely delicious in the coffee, but the coffee itself tastes like dog shit. It tastes extremely bitter, like chocolate would taste extremely bitter and toxic. Yeah, because all these foods are toxic. Yeah, so the sugar masks the toxicity. Absolutely delicious. All sugar. Boy, you have to be really brain dead.
Basic, can't go wrong, black coffee. Not much more else to say. Now for the expensive coffee.
Yeah, that wasn't pure black coffee. That was pre-mixed. It had sugar and milk in it. I saw it come out of the machine.
Core Power helps you rise to a whole new...
Apparently sells the most expensive coffee in the world.
Thank you very much.
Mayfair, London sells the most expensive coffee in the world. So he went to a place, I think it was like Cheap Coffee, but that wasn't that bad, that machine there, whatever that they had, or whatever expensive machine. Anyways, all coffee's garbage. So this is how they rip you off. This is how they steal your money. Holy, yeah, expensive prices.
It's the Japan typical natural coffee.
Well, for him, he grew up as a slave, a peasant slave. So these prices, they're exorbitantly, oh, it's too high for me. Well, the rich people are stealing all the slaves' money, so they don't care. They're just spending your money. So these places cater to those kind of people. They don't cater to peasant slaves. Hello.
£265.
Japan typical natural. 265 quid, right? Okay.
I was confused how a coffee could even be this expensive.
Hello. How are we doing? There's a scale.
And then they bring this guy in like this weird suit with gloves and shit. There's a scale and everything. This is ridiculous. This is like a real show acting. Okay.
So we're going to use 15 grams of beans. They started cultivating this coffee since 2015. There's a family in Japan called, in Okinawa, Kishimoto family.
Yeah.
Only they do it all over the world. It's very hard to cultivate.
Oh, only they do the fancy slave food peasant coffee diet. Yes, okay.
Coffee in Japan.
Yeah.
So they do it like only
Man, I'd rather have a glass of like real ground mineral water than drink this crap, this shit.
one season in a year. So they have to wait the whole year.
Right.
But with this coffee,
And I would like it to have it carbonated, and I would pay. Rather drink mineralized carbonated real water from groundwater than drink this shit, this poison.
Yeah.
you can taste fruity notes, juicy and right acidity.
But for 265 quid, how did it taste?
Here goes nothing. The most
Like any other coffee that has sugar in it, like shit. Okay, sweet.
expensive coffee on the planet.
Best coffee in the world, sweet.
I don't know, bro. I think I'm preferring the just normal coffee. It tastes like coffee, but
Maybe because the normal one had more sugar in it.
afterwards you get this like fruity aftertaste. I don't like this mix of fruit and coffee. The cheap one's nicer. If they were both the same price, and I'm going purely off taste, I prefer the cheaper one.
We have our first expensive loser. Now let's bump the price up even higher, a chocolate bar. In supermarkets, they
Well, coffee is shit.
have some chocolates going up to 5-6 quid. But online, there's this.
A company called Toac, selling the most expensive chocolate in the world. Their Master Series en Requestuado, definitely pronounced that wrong, £370. What? It uses Ecuador's ancient cocoa and has a flavour profile of
Uses Ecuador's ancient cocoa, slave food, peasant cocoa. Okay.
caramel plum.
Oh, it's got what? Buttery caramel, plum, and honey. Oh, more sugar in it to mask the toxicity in it, the taste, the bitter toxins.
Honey and cashews, all in a single bite.
Oh, cashews are really toxic, dude. Okay.
It's ripped my bank account.
Now, the cheapest bar of chocolate I could find was from Lidl again.
Look at that, 55p.
Let's see which is better.
It doesn't even look that big.
All right.
It's tiny. It's absolute. Like, look at this
Nice box. Cute.
compared to the cheap one. I can smell it through the.
Amazing how they can make slave food, peasant slave food, look so appetizing. It's crazy. Just add sugar to everything. You just fool the masses, but just make any garbage, weird food and add sugar to it. And guess what? It's so delicious. Yeah.
Packaging. There it is. The most expensive chocolate bar on the.
And the most toxic bean on the planet. It activates your fucking. Wow! It activates your stem cells in your body because it's so toxic. Fucking, you're causing so much damage to your body that it's activated like crazy. It increases them. Yeah.
Planet. All right. First, the 60p chocolate bar.
Well, Well, it's a bad kind of damage. It's not a good kind of damage like regeneration.
I mean, wow, actually very nice. It melts in your mouth. It has a strong taste. That is really good. Did not expect that at all. But what I'm sure you all want to know, a 373-pound bar of chocolate. This sounds so weird. So many different flavours came through as I was chewing that. I got fruit come through. There was that like earthy, tobacco-y scent come through. There was the chocolate itself, a bit of caramel. Like, that is the weirdest thing I've ever eaten. Like, have you seen that the Willy Wonka, the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory thing? Yeah, it's like that's probably the best way I could describe it. While both chocolate bars were good, it was a clear victory for the expensive one this round. Next up, nearly doubling.
It was a clear one for the expensive one because they put in all the sweet stuff, the fruit that were sweet and the sugar and everything else. Okay, and the honey, of course, did it. The other one didn't have honey in it. Oh, so more sweet stuff was much more better. It was robust.
The price of the chocolate. We've got steak. The cheapest steak restaurant.
Damn, finally we've got real food instead of slave food peasant diets. Yeah.
I could find was this place, Flatiron. I am joined with my mum and dad.
Hi.
Hello. Let's try the steak.
Oh,
There's just one steak. 15 quid. Thank you.
Lovely, thank you.
We ordered for the steak to be cooked medium.
I would say that's rare.
how can that be bad, man? That's amazing. Looks rare to me. Very nice. Wow.
So you don't like the look of that. But how did it taste?
Really good. Young cow. Young cow. Really, really, really good.
Very chewy. What would you say?
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a decent cut of steak.
It was a pretty high quality cut, relatively well seasoned, and while not blowing us away, for 15 quid we couldn't complain. Yeah. And the most expensive steak restaurant
Okay.
is this place. I can't pronounce it, but it's the place Salt Bay owns.
So well, they went to a regular guy. Oh, I remember that guy with the salt. Okay.
£15 versus, oh my god,
I can't believe it, Joe.
giant strip loin, £680.
Probably half.
Giant strip loin, 680 pounds. That is really incredible. There's a lot of rich people out there. They got money to blow.
I earn a month.
Can we get the giant strip loin steak, please? A 600.
The thing is, I can afford these foods, man. They're not bad. I mean, I wouldn't want to go there too often, just throw my money away, but that's pretty good.
£80 steak. It was presented beautifully and looked delicious. But all I can.
Looks really good. Yeah. Pretty rare. Okay. It's cooked with a lot of rare. Okay. Looks, looks decent.
Know about is how good it tastes.
That is absolutely
Young cow.
blooming gorgeous. My God, that's delicious.
I didn't want it to be good
That's so nice.
because I hate spending this money, but it literally melts in your mouth.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, for 680 quid, whatever there, what did you expect it to taste like? Like the regular restaurant? Come on, man. They ordered that special. It's young cow.
Introducing the all-new QX80 Sport. Japanese crafted.
They're based on reputation.
Victory for the expensive team.
Yeah, because it's based on reputation. Why would they give you a bad piece of meat?
And now we move on to our final and most expensive food item of the video.
You get what you pay for.
Honey.
Honey.
This is mad. I don't know how this is a thing. There is a company charging £1,300 for a jar of honey. What's so special about it? The honey is sourced from a remote Manuka forest in New Zealand, only accessible by helicopter, ensuring a pristine environment for the bees and honey production. The honey undergoes a 2-year barrel aging process, which is said to enhance the flavour and potency. But is this worth £1,300? Well, I ordered it, and to compare that to, was this jar of honey in Lidl for 79p. £1,299 and 21p cheaper.
All right, 79p honey, £1,300 honey. Let's crack this open. Oh my God. Oh, this is it.
Fancy box, fancy bottle, okay.
When I opened the lids of the two honeys, I noticed the colours were completely different.
Hello. Guess how much?
I don't really care what people say, but honey is still a type of slave food. It's type of peasant slave food.
This costed.
When you can't make the hunt, I guess your second option would be honey, right? Curve that pain in your stomach.
A lot more than that.
Really?
Yeah, £1,300.
Oh my God.
But which tastes better? I blindfolded myself, so I didn't know which one was which. The honey was then put on two identical pieces of toast. Do you guys know which is which?
They poured it on a piece of toast. Man, slave food, okay.
But I don't. This was my honest opinion.
Okay. It's very sweet, but extremely sandy. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, it's like sandy. It's like they've poured sand in the honey. Yeah. Right. Second one. Now that's more like it. That is good.
Well, the cheaper one was much better. And I guess this video shows that, yes, higher cost usually leads to higher quality, but it's not always the case.
Not totally, but yeah. Not much difference. Thank you for watching. That was an interesting video, man, but at least he had a steak in there. Yeah. The rest was just all sugar, that's all. I'll see you in the next one, friends. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. That's just crazy. Very interesting slave food diets.